Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this box which says Schlecker, which was a pharmacy or drugstore back in the day, and back in the day meaning I guess 5-10 years ago, one of the biggest, and there was a scandal and they got jailed and stuff like that. Yeah, so no idea where that came from here. This is a rather heavy box, so let's take a look inside. And we can already see the first item, which is wrapped in plastic, which is not a good idea. So if you ever send electronic stuff, please don't send it in a bag. At least not in one of these bags. It's an A500 Plus motherboard with the WATA still intact. Oh no, it's not intact, it's just crusty and rusty, and it has juiced all over the field. There's green here and green here and green here and green here. Oh shit. That doesn't look too good. Oh, there's green over here also. Wow, that one did really take a hit. And it's a Ref 8A Rock Lobster, so yeah, doesn't look too good. Next up we have, oh, what's that? Another A500 Plus motherboard. Let's take a look at this one, which has the WATA removed and I guess the Gary chip, which is not cool. And yeah, that looks to be in better, if not great condition. Oh yeah, there's corrosion all over here. Yeah, so I paid 50 for these two A500 Plus boards, which is a good price if I can't fix them, and that is the idea here. So this is a box full of Amiga motherboards. I paid 50 for the two 500 Plus motherboards, and I paid another 80 for 8 more normal A500 boards, and they are all in unknown condition. So yeah, that will be interesting. So we will have some kind of repair marathon. Nice. We have our first regular 500 board. Yeah, pins are a bit bent. I have no idea what this is. Is this some kind of memory replacement? I have no idea. Yeah, some chips are missing. The NIS and the CIAs. And this is, it's a Ref 6A. There it is. Okay, no corrosion as far as I can see. So this could be one that boots. We have another A500 board. And this has, except for the kickstart ROM, all the chips, which is good. And looks to be in good condition. So I'm hopeful that some just boot, and we will see that in a minute. And if not, so be it, and we will try to fix it. And we have yet another A500 board. Not sure if these here are anti-static bags. Just received another board which was wrapped in bubble wrap, and just, we call that knistern, that crackling noise when you have static electricity. So here are a lot of chips missing. Gary, Paula, the CPU and Denise are all missing. But we still have the Fat Agnes, so that is a good one. Board looks to be in good condition, 6A. And the next one. So I got these boards off of eBay, of all places. And I'm glad they left the, wow, that is one dusty port. Didn't look into the others, but that looks like, wow, it's unbelievable. I guess we can clone another person here. Yeah, it has all the chips. Nice, except for the kickstart ROM. which is to be expected because that is usually one they always pull. All the other chips are in here and even look to be in the correct orientation, which is nice for a change. Oh, that is not good. Here's another one, and the CPU is just hanging in here loosely. Let's check. Oh, yeah, that package must have taken some beating. Looks like, except for one leg. Oh no, that leg is just bent. It's not broken. These are just a little bent. So again, kickstart missing. Floppy connector a bit out of shape. Yeah, we'll take a closer look at these in a minute. As I said, again, a 6A board. And we have yet another A500 board. Never seen so many A500 boards in one place. That is just crazy. But the chips alone are worth the 80 bucks, so even if I should not be able to save one of the boards, it's still a great price. And that happened, I bought these, I guess, at 5 o'clock in the morning, because I woke up early and had nothing to do, so I went on eBay. And someone was just listing again that stuff, just like the Atari games from the last episode. I was there when they got listed, and I just grabbed them. There were also some Amiga cases for 10 bucks a pop, but I didn't grab these. Should have done that, maybe. Yeah, this board is complete, which is nice for a change. So all the complete boards we can try immediately and see if they run. As I said, unknown condition, so who knows. So 2 more to go. The seller states that these came from a collection which he inherited and had to sell. And I'm about to believe that. Oh, that is a band pin, but nothing we can't fix. And again, kickstart ROM missing, all the other chips in place. Ref 6A, I guess, yep. Yep, here's the final board. Let's take a look-see. Oh. And you can make out that this was a board at the bottom because it's a little bent. But except for the kickstart ROM, all the chips are, oh, and the CA is missing. But I guess I can at least create 6 or so complete boards out of the chips and stuff I have here. Yeah, so let's get onto the bench and test the ones which are complete, or just move over some chips to see what happens. Shall we? Okay, so I will start by giving all the boards a visual inspection and just check if all the chips are in the correct orientation, if all the correct chips are in the correct position, which is correct here, 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 and here, and here, and here. That looks all to be good. So this is a complete board. We could theoretically test this, and we will do this in a minute. So I will at least call this board number 1 and chips check out. This is board number 2, and we are missing the kickstart ROM and one of the CIA chips. The other one is present and correct, 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 and correct. So board number 2, I'll call this ICs now. Kick plus odd CIA missing. Rest looks to be in okay condition. Can't see any faults here so far. Next up we have board number 3, as I will call this, and we have IC-wise all the chips, correct position, correct orientation. Oh, that's a bit crunchy. That looks good. Some glitter on there. But the kickstart is missing. So kick missing. Okay, that is board number 3. And we have board number 4. Is this number 4? Yeah, it's number 4. And IC-wise, we have Denise missing. We have Paula missing, Gary missing. We have the CPU missing. And we have the kickstart missing. So this board is pretty much empty except for the CIAs, which are in the wrong place, in the right place and at the right time, and the Fat Agnes, which is an 8372A. Next up we have board number 5, which has the loosely connected, if ever, CPU. So that's there. It has Denise in the right place, CIA1, CIA2, Gary and Paula all good. We have the Fat Agnes, we have the CPU, but we have no kick. So we have kick missing. We quickly try to fix the CPU with the bent legs. Okay, let's try this. So orientation is notched down. Yeah, that went in like butter. Nice. Okay, so that board still just missing the kickstart ROM. Ports look to be in very good condition. Let me quickly check the ports on this one. These look good too. And on this one, ports look good, but we have these very bent pins. Okay, looks much better. We have board number 6, and these are all still the A500 boards, all PAL boards, by the way. And we have Denise correctly, we have CIA and CIA correctly, we have Gary correctly, Paula correctly, Fat Agnes correctly, CPU correctly, and so we have another kick missing. No, I guess we had one kickstart ROM up till now. Still have 1.3 lying around somewhere, so that will have to do for now. We have machine number 7. IC situation is, as we know, Denise is there, CIA is there, CIA is there, correct orientation, Paula is correct, Gary is correct, Fat Agnes is correct, CPU is correct, kickstart is missing. Pins look good, ports look good. I didn't check the ports on number 6, I guess. Ah yeah, that is the one with a very, very dusty port. So let's maybe take care of that quickly. Looks almost good. I just wonder what happened to this port. How can all the other ports be good? Maybe because they were filled with cables or connectors. But that is really odd. Okay, number 6. So, and the final regular Amiga board, and we have one with a, I don't know what this could be. I assume this is some kind of memory expansion or something like this, but I will have to check. I have no idea what this could be. Okay, so this is board number 8, and we have ICs missing Denise, missing OutCIA, even CIA, and we have a kickstart. Hey, looky, we have a kickstart ROM, but that does not look correct. This machine looks very different from the others, but it's a 6A ref from 88. So these are the regular Amiga boards. Let's check out the two A500 Plus boards. So we have board number 9, and that is an A500 Plus, and we have just a missing kickstart ROM. Denise is correct. CIA's 8520, 8520 seem to be in the right place, right orientation. We have just a kick missing, but we have VADA damage. So this is green, all this is green, this is green, these pins are green, and one is bent over. So the corrosion pretty much hit this area here, even got to here. Wow. So I guess there's really some work to do. Board number 10. And board number 10 is also A500 Plus. We have a missing Gary. By the way, is this the same Gary? 7519? No, 5719, 5719. Yeah, seem to be the same. So we could theoretically put another Gary in here and be good to go, plus a kickstart. That port is, or that socket is completely green and damaged. Same for the, wow, for the pins here. Corrosion has hit this, no, that not. Oh, this one here is this factory? Yeah, this is actually factory. It's a diode which is just sorted across. And we have the full meg of RAM on the A500 Plus. So this is just Gary missing plus heavy VADA damage. So I would say let's test these machines and we go from there. So the first machine is on the bench, number 1. Let's see. I'm using my trusted ultra retro power supply, which I built and I will still make a video about. Let's do this. Widescreen. Oh, and we have a kickstart. So this just seems to work. Okay, good. So number 1, we can plug in a disk drive and test the sound and all the stuff. But for now, this is at least giving me a boot screen, which is nice. Good. Up to number 2. Okay, next up we have machine number 3, because machine number 2 has not just a missing kickstart ROM, but also missing OutCIA. So I will try this later. I will just, for the first run, try all the machines which have a missing kickstart. I took the one from the number 1 board, and let's see. And this does give us a black screen, which is not good. But I can already see, or at least I think, that some of the ICs are not sitting in properly. At least seems to be the case here. Let me quickly check this. Ah, yeah, okay. As you can see, these two legs are a bit bent up. So let me quickly bend these down. If you look closer, you can indeed spot this. And if you're wondering what my glasses are, these are double glasses. I built these myself. It's just two glasses taped together. Looks silly, but works perfectly, because I have a screen glass up here and a near side glass down here, which is just a €1 cheapo thing. And if I look through both of them, I can actually solder with this without needing other glasses, and they sit perfectly on my nose. Look totally silly, but they work, and they are cheap. And I try to get these made in a proper glass with not two of them, but no one seems to be able to do this. I had many tries and all failed, so I went back to the drawing board and made them myself with some sticky tape. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Nope, still a black screen. Smells a little burnt. Okay, so board number 3, no boot, black screen. So next up we have board number 6, which is also only missing the kickstart ROM. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Green screen, interesting. Nice pastel green. Oh, okay. So we do get boot screen, but it's greenish. Okay, that could be some cap stuff, something like this. Picture is very stable, very clear, looks good. It's just greenish, has a green tint to it. Okay, good. So boots but green tint. Interesting. That could be a very interesting project to fix. And we have machine number 5, which is also just missing the kickstart ROM. Let's put one in there. So for a grand total of about 180. This is 180 bucks? No, it's I guess 130 bucks. I got 10 Amiga boards. Oh, there's one bent pin, I guess. I thought. No, it's okay. And one is actually working. 2 are working. One is just a little greenish. But if you like green, maybe that is the machine for you. So let's try machine number 5. That looks like a working machine to me. Yep. Picture is great. Colors are good. Just a kickstart missing. So that is fixable, I guess. Nice. Okay, that is machine number 5. Boots. We don't have any disk drive attached, so no idea if the disk drive and all the stuff works. So that will be the next step. But for now, that at least gives me a picture, which is good. And next up we have machine number 7. Also only the kickstart missing. Everything's connected. Let's do this. That looks working. So when I first had the Kickstart 2 ROMs in my 500, I was a little confused because I got a widescreen, but it just takes a few seconds and then it comes up. Nice, another one working, just missing the Kickstart ROM. Very good, very good. I'm a little scared we don't have anything to fix, but we have already 2 boards that are not working, so we're good on that front. At least I get a few videos out of this, because what else could I do with so many Amiga boards? I don't need them. Thought about creating more tower Amigas for sale, but that's not too interesting. Which brings us to board number 2, which has a missing Kickstart ROM and a missing odd CIA. Okay, I finally managed to put another CIA in here and take it out of the other board, but it was really stuck in there, it just flew right off. So, Kickstart's in, this is machine number 2. Let's try it. Yeah, that looks like it could be working. And give me Kickstart. Yes, very good. Okay, so we have another booting machine, which is just missing the Kickstart ROM right now. That's good. So I think, just for giggles, I will put in board number 9, which is an A500 Plus with a VATA in, just to see what happens. I don't have high hopes for that. Okay, so the ROM socket has a different size. As you can see here, there's 1 pin too many. I'm not sure how this works, so do I need a different ROM for that? That would be shitty because I don't have one. It has these arrows and I have no idea if this has to go on top at the bottom. Let's check both. I hope they don't kill the ICs. Let's see what happens. There goes nothing. Yeah, that gives us just the blackest of all black screens. Okay, so let's try the Kickstart in the bottom position. Maybe that changes. Oh, wow, that is very toasty. Shit, I'm afraid I killed the Kickstart here. Camera shut off, so I have no idea which was the last thing I filmed. The A500 Plus has a different Kickstart socket here with So it's the next day, and you might spot in the background there's a lot of Amiga stuff. Still more boards came in, and an Amiga 600 and all that stuff, and we will check that out later. Let's take a quick look at board number 8, which I have completed now with 2 CIAs and the Denise, Paula and all the chips and a Kickstart ROM, and I even converted another one of my Alps drives to be an Amiga drive. This time it's a black one. I had to make my own cables, so I constructed this power cable with some DuPont connectors, which are for breadboards normally, and you can at least for this drive leave the 12 volts line, which is the yellow cable on the left side of the connector. You can leave it out. This drive only needs 5 volts, also states here on top. So that's 5 volts to the right and 2 grounds, and you're good to go. And the same on the drive side, which is also on the left, the 12 volts, which is not needed, and the 5 volts on the right side. And we have a drive cable, which is a straight floppy cable, not the one with the twisted. You can see there was a twist here, and I removed that twist just by opening the connector, taking this part of the cable out, turning it around again and pushing the connector in, and now I have a straight cable, and that works flawlessly. So I have now a new Amiga drive for testing purposes. So let's plug all this back in and let's see if it boots. And that looks good. And I have a Workbench 1.3.3 here, but that will not work, I guess. Let's check. Yeah, maybe you can hear this. It's crunching away, and there we go. And this is board number 8, and except for some missing chips, there was the knees missing and the two CA chips, which I replaced from another board. That works, so nice. Which leaves us, I guess, with board number 4. So let's check this out. So this is board number 4, of which I took some of the chips to test the other board. So let me grab board number 8 again. And let's put in all of those chips. By the way, if you didn't notice already, this board has a 8371 Fat Agnes, which is the one of the first versions of this Fat Agnes chip, and it only enables 512K of chip RAM. But most of the other boards, including this board number 4, has the 8372A, which enables the 1 meg chip RAM, and you can just go and solder more memory chips down here, and you have 1 megabyte of chip RAM, and you have to do some modification on the board, which is pretty simple. So I will do this with at least one of the boards. Not sure which one I will use yet. But the good news is these on themselves are about 70 to 90 bucks a piece. So since I only paid 10 for the whole board, that is quite a good deal. So even if the boards wouldn't work and all the Agnes chips were good, I would still make a profit. Which is good, because I have to pay for all these things I show here on my channel. These don't pay themselves. And let's start it up. Yeah, and that looks like another working board. Okay, that crunchy sound is just the audio connectors which I didn't plug in, so that's the sound my TV makes. Okay, so we have another booting board, which is nice, and that for now leaves us with 2 A500 boards, one black screen, one green tint, and 2 A500 Plus boards, which are, I don't know. So in the next episode I will go and I will actually try to fix the black screen board. Or, you know what, since I guess that it's only the CPU that's faulty, let's quickly grab the black screen board and try just the CPU swap. Let's see if it is just the CPU that's faulty. Well, we do get sound, but it's still a black screen. Drive is not ticking. So, okay, good. We have a good board to repair, because there is a real fault and not just a dead CPU, which is nice. Yeah, that might sound crazy. That's good. Okay, very good. I'll take it. Ooh. It smells really burnt. Something is burning here. I have no idea what this could be. Let's leave it like this. So this is SAT Amiga 600, and SAT is not just SAT, but it's also SAT, because this thing is just a ball of dirt. Came with a few discs, interestingly. We have an install disk for 2.05. We have the very first Norwegian version from September 87. We have an extras disk, which is very, very dusty. And thank God we have the Atari German language disk, the Atari Advanced Hard Disk Utilities, the Mega STE language disk, and the Mega STE Advanced Hard Disk Utilities. I guess these disks might be worth the price I paid for the Amiga 600, which is 100 euros, which amounts to about $100 right now. Yeah, good to know. On a different note, take a look at this machine, which is, wow, dirty as Harry. Things are rattling inside. It does come with no screws, which is a shame. Let me quickly pull the LED cable, if I can. I can. And inside we find this here, which I assume is a kickstart switch, and this a rather open drive, and I didn't get any further down. I have no idea if it works, so let's just put this cable out here, close it up, and maybe check if it does work. And another interesting fact which I noticed, if you let me get you a little closer with the camera. If you check under the disk drive, you can make out that there is actually a disk below the disk drive. I've no idea how it got there. I've no idea why it is there. I assume someone transformed a different kind of disk drive to put in here. Yeah. There's some stuff here, which I guess belongs to the drive. Yeah, so let's be brave. Let's plug it in and let's see what it does. And here goes nothing. Yeah, and it's pitch black. So that switch here is completely caked in, does not do anything. So it could totally be that the machine works, but there's just a short or something in the kickstart selector. I guess it's a kickstart selector, but chances are, you can see my hands are dirty already just from touching this one machine here. Yeah, so we will take a look and try to repair and refurbish that Amiga 600, because it is not in good condition, not at all. Yeah, so this concludes this video. Thanks for watching as always, and keep your eyes peeled for the next videos where we fix some of the machines. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, bye bye.
Thank you for watching. Retro is the new black. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please share. Every like, share, and comment helps a lot. Until next time, bye bye.